Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we need to do a little bit of repairs here. Not much really though. Let's go ahead and take forward and get that finished up. All work orders are complete and the repaired mech bay is also complete on the same day. Fantastic. So what do we want to grab next? We pretty much have to take either drive upgrades or the beta pod. Everything else here, I believe, is... except for vehicle drop slots that we don't really care about. Everything else here is pretty much requiring, other than, I suppose, the drop weight limit increase, is requiring the beta pod. The beta pod costs $855,000, $285,000 for the vehicle bay. I think we're going to work our way down the vehicle bay so that we can grab our drop tonnage upgrades. We are going to start hitting some drop tonnage limitations if we manage to get those heavies that we've been trying to get. So that is definitely something that we want to think about. Let's hop into the barracks here and do what training we can, if there's any really possible. Nope, none at all. Okay, so we'll hop into the command center, and we're going to do the most difficult mission available. So we're going to... I don't like the fact that there's only 3 salvage available here. Local pirate organization is non-ideal, to be sure. Who is the op for here? Davian? I mean, I guess we'll do it. We're going to run at max salvage. We're fishing for heavies. That is the idea here. We need another mech, though, and we would take a medium. A medium would do the trick. But I'd really like to get our hands on one of those heavies. That would be very, very, very handy. We'll see if it ends up being possible. Hopefully, we do get some heavies here. Only 2 skulls does make things slightly difficult. Now, the company weight, or the company difficulty rating, does that work based off of your most powerful 8 mechs or your most powerful 4 mechs? I'm not actually sure. I would have to look that up. Regardless, I would like one of those Steiner Scout Lances. 3 Atlases and a Highlander as your light fire support. Yeah, that sounds good. Technically, I don't like Atlases. But we need to retrieve the virus and extract safely. We've discovered a facility where Davian researchers have developed a new computer virus that targets the control mechanisms of our mechs. We can't build an effective defense against this virus without a sample of its code to work with. We need you to get one of your mechs within range of the research facility and download the virus into its systems. Then extract the infected carrier mech so we can analyze the virus. I can only imagine what Yang is going to say with the idea of infecting one of our mechs with hostile code. Indeed, but maybe we'll get one of their mechs in exchange. That would be nice. Want to do what with my mechs? Told you so. Yang, they'll be perfectly safe. We'll scrub the command software once they're on board the Leopard, and the virus won't even get near the Argo or the mech bay. Goddamn right we will. Commander, you'll need to move within range of the facility to pick up the virus signal. Order a mech into this region, and it should download automatically. Okay. We do have allies. We can drop relatively close to the facility, but not amazingly close. This is the best we've got, and that's where we'll drop. This is a good ambush location, for sure.
Throwing in all the wrong places.
Good to go, Commander.
Helicopter, huh? That's inauspicious.
What can I do for you?
Well, we're going to reserve here. And we'll allow that helicopter to move first. It moves phase 18. So we'll reserve another time here. We do see a mech there. Well, that was unfortunate on 6 evasive pips. Okay, well that's fine. We are now going to begin our movement forward.
On the move.
The Centurion is probably not going to fire the AC-20 Mydrin on these hit odds. Yeah, we're just going to potshot the SRM.
Affirmative.
Whole lot of nothing, and that's what we expected. Okay, the Wolverine is going to move No real good LOSs on this Yasha out there. Interesting. We're going to sprint forward here and get fairly aggressive. We're going to attack this javelin with everything we've got here. It's probably not going to do too much. A little bit of damage there, though.
Aye, aye.
Our long-range Centurion is going to position... Just looking at these actual positions here. We're going to move the Clint first, is what we're going to do. And we're going to position the Clint here.
Moving to position.
We're in long-range mode, and we're going to fire that ERPPC at that Yasha. And that's a hit. Fantastic.
I hear ya.
The Stealth is going to move up to here. We're going to check our hit odds. Javelin is mediocre. The Yasha's even worse. We'll fire on the Javelin. Little bit of damage there. That'll be fine.
Yes, Commander.
Now, the Centurion is going to position around here. I actually didn't mean to go there because this is obstructed LOS, but we'll give this a pot shot.
Roger that.
That'll do the trick.
Vehicle fragged.
Fantastic. Our friend the Apollo moves up, fires on that Javelin. Gets a whole lot of nothing. Javelin and Scorpion move up. More nothing on that Javelin. I'm assuming another Lance is going to drop in once we pick up the virus.
I'm your
But I
Spanish.
don't technically know that. We're going to move our Hunchback here. Are we better off in Artemis or listen kill ammo here? Artemis. Light him up.
Firing on target.
Good armor reduction there. Phase 13, there's an enemy that we don't see.
Yep.
Our Chameleon is going to chameleon in as chameleon as it can. And let's see what we can get. That's 2 structure exposures. 2 separate structure exposures on that Javelin. The Javelin also doesn't move until phase 17.
What can I do
Our
for
stealth is going to run in over this way.
Going turbo.
And that will get us eyes on a blackjack and a striker. Or, well, sensor on it, anyway. Not bad damage to the Javelin there.
Want some more? Huh?
And we do get to move our Chameleon before the Javelin moves as well. We're going to position here. This is not the greatest location for unobstructed firing later, but we're assuming the Javelin's going to move. That was on high explosive, wasn't it? Or, no, that was on armor piercing. It probably should have been on high explosive. I didn't look at our ammo types on those machine guns. I'm not used to having that yet. Okay. A little damage on our stealth. We'll see what the Javelin does. Phase 18.
What's up, boss?
The Clint can position here and have relatively unobstructed LOS. Light him up.
Target acquired.
It's a lot of damage there,
Critical hit, Commander.
but not anything
Commander?
too important. We're going to position here with our Centurion. This is technically unobstructed LOS.
Firing all weapons.
Okay, that's a dead Javelin. It was 2 misses with the autocannon, but sure.
Receiving you.
Okay, this is our close-in Centurion. It's just going to sprint
Going
forward
full
as
speed.
much as it can.
Got something you want?
Our
done?
Wolverine is going to also sprint forward as
Double
much
time.
as it
Let's
can.
go.
Our allies are going to do not a whole lot. That Blackjack must not have indirect firing. Ooh, that was some good damage there.
Ready for orders.
Okay, our Hunchy is going to step forward,
Rolling.
and 23.8, 32.1 on listen kill. Okay, we'll fire a listen kill here. More good armor strip there. I like it. Okay, at this
hear ya.
point, our stealth can close in. We are going to move down over here. Not the most defended location, so we're going to vigilance the stealth here. And we're going to light up this Blackjack. It is running dual ballistic weapons.
Firing everything I've got.
That is a structure exposure.
There's more where where that
Is that a
came
structure
from.
exposure in the CT? I think it was. No hits from our friend the Javelin there. That is in the CT.
Commander.
We'll position here
Position
with the
confirmed.
Wolverine. And we only have the improved MRM ammo, right? Yeah. Light him up. This is honestly pretty likely a kill if we happen to hit the CT.
Locking in all.
Ooh, that was right in the CT. Yep.
Tango down.
I don't even know what ballistic weapons that Blackjack had. It never got a chance to shoot him. The Chameleon is going to position up on this ridge, and we're going to fire on that striker as best we can. That was 50 damage. We'll take that. Our friend the Apollo firing on the striker and doing a whole lot of nothing to no one's surprise. Absolutely no one's surprise there. 15 damage to our Hunchback. We don't care. That is fine. The striker moves up, and at this point, our Clint is going to sprint as up here as it can, which isn't tremendously up here.
Orders.
Our close-in Centurion is going to do the same. What's our ally going to do here? Whole lot of nothing.
Awaiting orders.
Our long-range Centurion is going to sprint up, and we'll fire on that striker. Probably not going to do much. 8 damage. It'll do.
Standing by.
Our Hunchback is going to move up. On these hit odds, I think we just don't even fire. Okay.
Waiting on you,
Now we can
Commander.
close in on this striker. This is side arc over here, and we can actually make it all the way over to here, which is exactly what we'll
Max
do.
Speed, no shooting.
We'll light him up.
All weapons, armed, go.
Not a ton of damage there, but that is about what we expected.
Heading out.
Get into that cover. That's a binary laser hit. Which is exactly what we like to see. Whole lot of misses from that Javelin. Now the striker moves, and he's probably going to turn this weak side away from us if he's smart. I guess we'll see if he's smart. Ace Pilot? Ace Pilot. And yeah, he turned the other way.
Ready for
That is the
orders.
correct move. We're going to
Aye, aye.
move up with our close-in Centurion here. And we're going to fire the AC-20 Mydron here. Soften him up. Well, that was unfortunate. I believe we managed to hit the rear arc of our Chameleon there, didn't we? Maybe we didn't. No, we clearly did somewhere. That's 25 damage. Yeah, right in that CT. Okay, that is certainly unfortunate, but we're going to move up with our Clint here. And continue to do what we can on this guy. Do we fire the Rocket 20? It is 24 C-bills per shot. Okay, pilot ejection.
Yep.
That'll do. Let's use the Chameleon to pick up the virus set.
Roger.
There we go. Just seeing static. So now we need to evac it, in theory. Well, where's our evac zone? Here?
I await your command.
Okay, I'm a little confused on where the evac zone is. Maybe it'll update after this round.
Roger that.
Or maybe there's no more enemies and it'll just immediately end. Hard to say.
The asset is in hand, Commander.
Area's been cleared. Okay. That was really not a lot of difficulty. Like, RogueTech is underestimating our strength to a pretty extreme degree right now. In terms of salvage, is there anything we care about? I mean, we'll take the Blackjack part. We'll take the heavy PPC. Couple of Ultra AC-10s. That's not bad. Artemis 4, a headshot FCS. Now, I don't really care too much for offensive push. That really lowers the hit odds, at least at this point. I'm checking to see... This is what I was looking for. some UAC-10 ammo. Okay, what else do we get? We get the LRM-15. Okay, we'll get rid of that. A light machine gun, we'll keep that around. A Streak SRM-2, we'll get rid of that. Cockpit Basic, Engine Core 70, we'll keep that. Engine Core 180, we'll sell that one. We got the Artemis 4 FCS, which we'll keep. We did get a regular heatsink, we'll keep that around. A sniper sensor, very nice. Standard heatsink cooling, a half ton of LMG ammo, an Artemis 4 LRM ammo, we'll keep that. And actually we got both quantity 2s of the UAC-10 ammo. So we have 4 tons of UAC-10 ammo for our 2 UAC-10s. That's actually kind of a big deal. Now the question is, do we have a mech to mount it in? Can you just imagine? Dual AC-10s plus that 120 damage variable large pulse laser? Or variable speed pulse laser, rather? Oh, that would be devastating. That thing would do 360 damage per turn, in theory, without any other weapons, without a melee. From fairly long range. That would be a good Juggernaut mech. Assuming we could handle the heat. Which is a pretty big assumption. Yeah, go ahead and do that, Yang. And let's hop into the mech bay here and see if we've got another medium that we can ready. I mean, there's this Brutus that we can scrap. That'll be fine. Jaeger, we've got the Merlin part. I would love to ready a Rifleman. That would be ideal. A Blackjack would be good too. Yeah, there's just not really all that much that we can do. Let's check the store and see if they have any parts there. This is usually extremely expensive. Yeah, they don't really have anything particularly good. Just a Demolisher and a Venator. And I'm not too interested in either of those, in all honesty. And of course, we've also got an AC-20 Midran. Wait, we have a backup AC-20 Midran? Is that true? So we do. That would be another good thing to wield in, like, 2 torsos on a heavy. Close in with that. Ooh. That would also be very devastating. In fact, that'd be better than the Ultra AC-10s. That would be better. I mean, an AC-20 Midran does weigh 14 tons, so that's kind of a lot. There's no doubt about that. We're ready at this point for heavies. RogueTech is just refusing to throw them at us. It is very, very unfortunate, to be sure. I would really, really like to get some heavies. We're so close on many of these, too. If we go into here, we can see we're so close on this. We're only needing 1 part for an archer. Yeah, it's a primitive, but we can fix that. Only 2 parts for a rifleman. Only 2 parts for a Merlin. We're getting there. We are definitely getting there. This is a hump that we need to work our way over. I would love to get another medium going as well. Unfortunately, there's just nothing currently available. Well, it is not exactly time to put a cut in. That was a really quick mission, but I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. And next episode, we're going to keep trying to do the best we can to get those heavies. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time.